'Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. 'Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one.
This is a pardon and gun restoration hearing of one of my supporters who wanted me to react to it. So let's see how this goes.
Mr. James, would you introduce yourself, sir? Tell us your name and current mailing address.
My name is, do y'all need my DOC number as well, or?
No, we haven't.
Okay. Here, I help.
And I want to welcome, let's see, you have with you, is this Damon?
Yes, ma'am.
Didier?
Didier.
Didier.
Thank you for pronouncing that right.
Didier.
He wants to, you'll speak on his behalf. I'll ask you to do so in just a moment.
Yes, ma'am.
First, let me just read some identifying information, Mr. James. You are here seeking a pardon with restoration of firearms. You were sentenced in the 35th Judicial District, Grant Parish, in 2005 for a domestic abuse battery. You received a 90-day parish jail that was suspended. You were placed on 6 months unsupervised probation in October 2005. Is that information correct?
Domestic violence is not okay, whether it's a man, woman, getting hit, either or, it does not matter. Violence is not the answer at all. If you feel like you want to hit your significant other, get help. It's not okay. Get help before it happens. If you are a victim / survivor of domestic violence, get help. You can get the number online, and it will be posted in this video also. Please make sure to go get help. Violence is not okay.
Okay, sir. So tell us why are you seeking a pardon with restoration of firearms?
I hope I've earned a part of y'all's eyes by keeping my nose clean, by staying out of trouble, and being this is a first offense misdemeanor. I've done everything I could to keep myself on the right and walk straight and narrow. Sorry if I stuttered a little bit.
It's okay.
Just nervous as a long tail cat in a room full of rocking chairs right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I'm also hoping that if I get this pardon, I can go back to what I used to do and be a corrections officer, because that's something I've missed dearly. Because how many jobs can you say you kept a rapist with his hands on another woman, or a pedophile put his hands on another youngin'? That's something I miss dearly. It's also my hope that I can get this pardon, because not only that, if I can't be a corrections officer for whatever reason, at least something close to that, like security, or I've had so many job opportunities. I'm sorry, Greg, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I've had so many job opportunities over the years, and they've all been thrown down the trash because of this charge I'm holding. I had a chance to go work in Iraq. I had a chance to go work in Afghanistan. I would have made $136,000 just to sit on my rear end and watch monitors. And as soon as this charge come up on the background check, they pretty much told me to hit the bricks. We can't hire you because you're a white, beat, violent criminal. I also had a chance to work. I mean, I had Walmart deny me because Walmart told me you're a white, beaten, violent criminal. We can't hire you. And because of that, I wound up homeless, ate out of a dumpster, slept under a bridge. Got in my whole life because I was homeless at that time. But I was making promises to myself. Somehow or another, I'm going to be a corrections officer again. Because I ain't got to go out like that. Sorry.
It's okay. Well, I tell you what, why don't we?
So far, John Bubba, that's your YouTube name. I took your name out of this recording just because, and your address. Anyway, I feel like you deserve it back 100%. I feel like, well, put it this way. I'm not sure about the whole gun thing. Because of the domestic abuse, it seems as though you may have anger issues. I don't know. But as far as not breaking the law, not repeating any behaviors that you have in the past. I really think you should get a pardon, and I hope that's what they do, because I feel like you deserve it. What do you guys think? Do you guys have any questions for him yet?
Here from Mr. Didier, what would you like us to know about your friend?
My name is Lieutenant David Didier. I'm a field training officer and road supervisor in the Washington City Police Department. When I met John, I was the general manager of Five Guys, the national restaurant chain. He was my absolute hardest worker. I could call him anytime, day and night. He could drop what he was doing if I need to have him replace somebody. Never called in, never missed a shift. Just an excellent, good, salt of the earth guy. Like I said, very hard worker, very dependable. Treated everybody in the store with the utmost respect. Just a really, really good human being. And I kind of hope he gets this pardon from you guys so he can move on with his life in the direction he would like to take.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I'm happy you have the support of your friend there. That's really, good, especially, during hard times, good times, bad times, it don't matter. He seems like somebody that is there for you 100%. I mean, he came to the hearing to speak for you, and that's awesome that he did that. He didn't have to do that. He obviously sees potential in you, and I think most people will once they watch this. But if anybody has any questions so far for Mr. John, then leave that in the comments. I'm actually probably going to go live with this. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it yet. But if I just post it, make sure you leave questions.
All right, Mr. James, your case has been assigned.
Mr. Didier,
Yes,
you were the manager at Five Guys, right?
yes, sir.
Okay, that was one of the questions I wanted to discuss with you all. That's one thing that bothered me. He was fired from Five Guys, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
That was after I left. And the gentleman who fired him was my supervisor. And I don't talk bad about people, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. He was not a very good district manager. He was terrible with the employees on all 5 stores that
okay.
he was in charge of.
If you don't really have any direct knowledge of it,
No, sir.
then I'll shift my question to you, sir. Since we're on that particular thing, why did you get fired? That's
Well, got a long-winded story. Hold up, break yourself.
just,
I forgot to give the nuts and bolts version. Sorry.
yes, sir.
The reason I got fired from there is because I don't know exactly how they put it officially, incorrigible behavior, something like that. I haven't even thought about why I got fired. I'm so sorry, sir. All right, this new general manager that come in, she come on and me and her was butting heads quite a bit. And I'm sitting there, 'cause I've been there almost 5 years. I'm sitting there trying to train her, teach her how to do stuff to where we don't end up breaking other machines and everything, like the fryers and dropping fries in the fry baskets and everything. Trying to teach her when you drain the grease out of it, make sure you got the machine off, otherwise it can potentially start a fire. And she'd be turning them on. I'm sitting there letting her know, please don't do that. I can damage the stuff. Well, over the course of time, we keep butting heads and everything. I'm not gonna wits in because me and the district manager there, Mr. Danger was talking about, me and him didn't see eye to eye neither. Because I'm just that kind of worker that once I know how to do something, I try to teach you the best way to do it so nothing gets damaged, nothing gets broke. Well, at one point in time, they were sitting there and started yammering, making lies up about me and talking everything, and I called them out on it. They're trying to tell me that I was being racist towards everybody, using racist slurs. I asked every single person that there that what was I saying that was racist or nothing? Because if I'm being that way, I will tell you I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. Turns out people were lying behind my back trying to run me out the door. Till finally one day I had enough and I said, y'all can just kiss my rear end. And then the word got back to the district manager. That's why they fired me. Oh, Also, they also wrote me up because, Danger can vouch, whenever I would do it was a closing manager, I was the kind of guy, I got out later than everybody, because when I clean, behind the machine, under the machine, top of the machine. You know, water can go there, trash can go there, trash can go there, bugs can go there, my philosophy. So they wrote me up for getting out late. And I told them, I've been doing this for like 3 years now, if there's a better way to do it, get out here faster, please let me know. And, because I want to be sure everything's done right. Because when the next morning comes in, I don't want nobody to say, John left this or that and the other. I don't want to hear those words. I want to hear it was a good close, and that's it. Well, I took my copy of the write-up, I just followed it up and threw it in the trash can as I was walking out the door. And they put that in why they fired me.
Okay,
Sorry for going so long with there.
that's okay. I learned a lot in your explanation. And in 2005, you got fired for losing your temper.
My question, what was that?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
See, yeah, that's what I mean when I said I feel like you have a temper. I mean, this was a while ago, but one question I have is have you worked on your anger issues and your temper? Like, have you taken classes? I mean, domestic violence classes would even be a good idea, and anger management and stuff like that. Now, that's just my question. Have you taken classes to, learn how to deal with your anger better? That would be my question about that.
Am I allowed to swear, explain exactly what I said and what happened there?
That's not really necessary. No, sir. I think that's all the questions I have. You want to get your gun rights back also, right? That's the main thing so that you can go to work in corrections.
That's one of the many reasons, sir.
Okay. All right. I don't have any questions.
All right. Any other questions?
Yeah. The read a statement that you got. You said that you've been a crime victim in the last 17 years. 6 times. I want to be able to own a firearm again to protect myself or protect somebody I care about because my fists and feet can only do so much. I also want this off my record because I want to move to Texas, be closer with my lady friends and her daughter, try to be a decent man toward them and be a corrections officer. Okay. Let me tell you something. If you've been a crime victim 6 times in 16 years, what's going on that puts you in that situation?
Why does it seem as if this woman is blaming you for being a crime victim? I don't get it. Asking you've been a crime victim 6 times in 17 years, and how are you in that position to become a victim? It's like, to me, it sounds as if she's trying to shift the blame onto you for becoming a victim. Like, I'm sorry, if I was there and that was me, I would have said, fuck it, I don't want the pardon, you can kiss my ass. And I'm over here talking about anger, and that just pissed me the fuck off.
Well, where I live in that part of town of Alexandria, unfortunately, there's a situation where. Sorry, in that part of Alexandria, the crime rate has gotten bad. Like where I live on Duhon Lane, there'd be situations where I'd be walking home from work at night, especially around, because I didn't have a vehicle at the time. When you're walking home about 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, sometimes all the way up to 5 a.m., you might run into somebody. And one situation in 2007, guy punched me in the gut, come around the corner. I went down to my knees, had a gun to the back of my head, and told me to cough it up. Well, at the time I was homeless. I didn't have nothing. I had nothing to lose and everything to gain, so I kind of sort of went to town. Trying to keep it funny. I'm sorry. Second time there, a person caught me at gunpoint while I was walking home from work. Walking home from Five Guys, as a matter of fact. My first time calling in there, and I've been there 9 months. Guy riding by with his bicycle, jumps off, aims his gun at me, said, "Give me everything you got." Well, I just opened my. He was about from here to about where that pole is right yonder. I just opened my wallet up, showed him everything in it but receipts. Well, he just backed his way towards the, holding the gun on me, got on his bike and took off. I couldn't run him down and catch him, because let's face it, I ain't a runner, I'll be working every day, that. And then the third and final time, when I got, robbed at gunpoint, guy caught me at the gas station just up the road from where I live, he walks around an ice machine, catches me right there, and he caught me slipping. And I wasn't being aware of my surroundings. But I sat there and I talked to the APD detective. We both looked at the security footage and he straight up said, man, if you could have had at least a snub-nosed revolver on you, you could have defended yourself. You could have stopped that guy. There were so many opportunities. Because best case scenario, he sees the 38 on me or something, he takes off running like a scared rat. That's one thing I can hope for.
Your size is a big deterrent. So
So what does your size have to do with anything? Someone smaller could hurt you. Just because you're tall and bigger doesn't mean anything. The point this woman is trying to make is what? That because you're taller, you're Mr. Kung Fu Fighter. I mean, come on. A small person could hurt you too. Why do I feel as though they had their minds made up before you even went in front of them? Why do I have that feeling? They seem judgmental as fuck. And it pisses me off because people that make mistakes in their life and learn from them still get treated like crap. And I don't get it. I mean, I understand the gun issue. I don't know that they're going to give you that back. Like I said, your anger issues and the DV. But I don't like the way they were, or they have been, I should say, so far. But, you know, I know they've made mistakes and just haven't gotten caught. They can't tell me they're the Pope. They can't tell me they're Jesus, like they've never made mistakes in their life. And the way they treated you, I really don't like, and I don't even know you.
you know, it really is. And let me get to your size, start talking about the crime, and I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on it. But we do have in our law predominant aggressor, and that was considered the size of a man up against a woman, and that there are no weapons or anything like that. And in your statement, you said you got tired of having the snot beat out of you by your wife because she's kicking the daylights out of me, and I don't want this on the record for the rest of my life. I mean, I know big men that have to hold a woman back, and I know her coming swinging and carrying things and throwing things and stuff. And then, yeah, that's when you have to say, look, I'm getting out of this. I'm sick of it, and no more words. But it looks like things tend to go to the next step with you. So that's all I have to say about this. I'm
Right.
finished.
Any other questions? I don't see any other questions. I think we're ready to vote, Mr. Craven.
Okay, the only thing that concerns me is your anger and your temper and that sort of thing. And so I think if you go 20 years without being arrested or anything, being hauled downtown or anything, I think that's pretty good. But I can't give you your firearm back. That's my vote, is to grant the pardon without restoration of firearm.
I am not surprised about him not okaying the gun restoration, but did okay the pardon. That does not surprise me at all. At all.
Mr. Freeman,
My vote is to grant with restoration of firearms.
Mr. Tillers,
I concur with Mr. Freeman.
I understand you want to be a corrections officer, but you better get that temper in check, because you beat an inmate up, you're going in a world of trouble. I'm telling you right now. So I'm going to grant, but not with restoration of firearms. I'll give you your pardon, but not restoration of firearms.
my vote today is to grant the pardon without restoration of firearms. So you've received 2 votes to grant with firearm restoration, 3 without. So the recommendation that will be made on your behalf to the governor is that you be granted a pardon without restoration of firearms. Good luck to you, sir.
Well, I'm really happy that you did get the pardon. That's awesome. I understand them not giving you the restoration of firearms. I totally get it. Just with what's your past has been, some anger issues and such. It doesn't mean you haven't changed. It just means, they probably feel as if they give it to you and then you use it to hurt somebody, it's going to fall back on them. And I get that. I understand that. But congratulations on getting your pardon. And hopefully you're able to become a correctional officer again.
Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better. See, I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet. 'Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want.